Good morning and welcome back to another vlog. Today is Monday. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. If you are not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. I talk about all things teacher and lifestyle, and I'm just so excited that you're here. I'm so excited to be back for another day of school where I'm going to vlog and just take you guys with me. We will have a little chat today, a little seaside, or what do they call it, fireside chat today. Just want to talk about a couple of things as it relates to executive functioning with students and how to get your child to be ready for high school, because I teach 8th grade and these 8th grades they're lacking some executive functioning skills, and so we're going to talk a little bit about that today as we go ahead and go through our day. Today, my students have what's called MVPA testing. It's patterned after what our state test, and it's sort of a benchmark. You might as well just say it's a benchmark. And so today they have ELA, tomorrow math, science, social studies. So they will be in extended homeroom today, which means the classes will be shorter. I'm going to go ahead and write that on the board in just a second, as well as the students will go ahead and like the classes won't be in order today, so that's the thing that kind of like throws the day off. So the kids kind of got to wrap their mind around that, but let's go ahead and get set up. Most important thing for these students is to make sure that I have the schedule up on the board, because that's what they're going to ask me about. So we're going to go ahead and get that put together now. All right, the board is ready. I have the date, the objective, the bell work, the agenda, the standard, the exit ticket, and then we have our schedule for today for our MVPA, so the students know exactly where to go. Our schedule is usually 1 through 6, but as you see, second is now at the bottom, and so that will throw the kids off a little bit, but hey, it is what it is. So let's talk a little bit about executive functioning. So executive functioning are those things that help students to regulate themselves, to be able to organize themselves. And what I've noticed in middle school, and being a parent of a middle schooler, I have an 8th grader who is he's 15. He just turned 15. There are some things that if your child still needs like these reminders for everything, then we as parents and teachers have to stop being like a human alarm clock and stop like nagging them. And we need to do these things and say it. So a couple of things that I came up with. We need to give them visual aids. So if there is something that they need to do and to get done in a specific time, we're going to give them some type of like timer or some type of like technological device to keep them on track. Another thing we could do is we could do launch pads. So for example, your book bag is by the door, your lunch bag is on the table, your coat is in the closet. Those launch pads help students to executive function a little bit better by keeping them on task. Some other things we can do is encourage self-sufficiency. So instead of, because I know as a parent we kind of like mentally think like, oh well, I'm going to go ahead and cook him dinner, I'm going to make him lunch, or this is what he needs, or this is what she needs. Let's let them come into the house and figure it out for themselves instead of trying to do everything for them. I noticed that in the classroom as well. Sometimes my students will say, well, I don't know what to read, or I don't know where it's at. And I'm like, look right there in front of you. It's on the text. The title's at the top. Read it for yourself, right? So let's encourage self-sufficiency in middle school as these students prepare to go to high school, so that they're not babied and coddled. Another thing is we can let natural consequences happen. So, hey, you didn't do your homework, so what's the result of that? The result of that is that you're going to get a 0. You're going to get an F. You didn't clean your room, so what's the result of that? I'm going to take your phone for a few days. We have to have students have these natural consequences. Otherwise, they will continue to think that we are going to do everything for them, and that's just not the case. Another thing we can do, like I said earlier, is break down those tasks. So, time stamps. This is what you do then, now, next, at the end. Another thing we can do, lastly, if these things are not working, maybe there's some underlying cause, and that could be something that's like medically or mentally. Sometimes our students have issues that we didn't quite understand or we don't quite know. So things like attention deficit disorder or attention deficit hyperactive disorder. Our students can be struggling with things. So get to the underlying issue if your child or your student is not executive functioning the way that they should. And we as teachers and parents have to stop coddling our kids and teach them how to function. They are going to high school. And I cannot tell you as an 8th grade teacher how I feel like I have to parent these kids for every single thing, things that they should know how to do. So now I just got an email where I have to go ahead and indicate my students who need accommodations. Well, we indicated who needs accommodation, but now I have to go ahead and go through this list and figure out where, like, each kid. I have the kids, but like where to send the kids, or who to send, I should say. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. That is, I kind of wish they would have the test tickets, because that just makes it so much easier with having over 100 students. I'm like now trying to figure out, okay, is it Omar? Is it Evan? You know, so, you know, the joys of teaching. All right, so luckily I only have 4 kids who have extended time, additional reading, well, extended time and a half. Yeah, I get them all mixed up. It's just so much. You have the ELL, you have 504, you have IEP, and they all go different places. And they usually have test tickets, but today they don't have test tickets. So yeah, I had to go through a list and I wrote them all down. So hopefully in my homeroom, I did go ahead and get everybody. So the bell is about to ring in about 9 minutes. I'm gonna share with you guys what I'm having for lunch. So today I have grapes, pretzel. Y'all see it? I brought these chewy bars, but oh, focus. There it goes. Chewy bar. These are all of my toppings. I don't know if y'all can see. So I got cheese and salsa and sour cream, because I brought ground turkey and I have cheese in there. I'm going to melt, and I'm going to have a taco salad. I also have the Bloom, can y'all see it? The Bloom energy packs, and this one is pretty good. Also have the Sprite Zero Sugar. So the Bloom I'll probably drink a little bit earlier. Yeah, it's my lunch for today. I have my Stanley. We know Stanley is now played out. It's probably Awala and all the other water bottles, but this is my Stanley. So that's my lunch for today. 13 days of Ramadan. Oh, wow. So not too much longer. You got this. What did you have for iftar yesterday?
Some chicken.
Chicken?
Slim chicken.
Slim chicken. Okay. Was it good? I'm going to pull up the attendance. So I have you guys' attendance. Make sure you get your journals, please. Get your journals.
Home your regular way. Again, chess club has been canceled for today. This is just a friendly reminder that the Word Club Spelling Bee will be held today after school in the library. Good luck to all of our spellers. Proudly serving in the cafeteria today will be corn dog nuggets, along with corn on the cob and carrot.
As soon as I have a seat, the day is over. Our schedule was crazy. The kids are crazy. Now I have to go to an IEP meeting that I didn't even know about. So these unexpected meetings are the ones that drive me the most crazy. But let's go. So school is over and I went to the library. I decided to get me a book because I am on my phone entirely too much, and I think that I need to spend a little bit of time reading. So I got this book right here. Hopefully you guys can see it. It's called Take My Hand by Dolan Perkin Valdez. And I heard that this was a really good book. So my goal is to read like 10 pages per day until I read it all. It's not due back to March 23rd. So I am going to be reading this to kind of like give my mind a break from being on my phone so much. And, you know, just try to get more books in. I am now home and I wanted to come on here and just close this video out. Thank you all for spending the day with me. Thank you for engaging with my content. It means the world to me. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, because we are trying to grow this channel. We are growing each and every day, and I just want to thank you all for everything that you do for me. See you in the next video. Bye.